clear to launch. Copy. And Columbia will be picking up momentarily. You guys have a great mission, and we'll see you back here in about 2 weeks. NTD, you're clear to launch.
Columbia copies.
Launch Director NTD, I copy. And all personnel, again, will be beginning the countdown clock at T-minus 9 minutes and counting momentarily. CGLS entity.
Okay, let's go.
You pick up the countdown clock on your mark.
I copy. 3, 2, 1, mark.
And we're now at T-minus 9 minutes and counting.
Railway flow rate is set for launch. That's step 996.
I copy.
CLS auto sequence has been initiated.
Ground launch sequencer now controlling. Between now and launch, over 1,000 parameters will be checked by the ground launch sequencer to assure that we're ready to hand off to Columbia's onboard computers. Next major event is retraction of the orbiter access arm in about 1 minute.
TLT-OTC, configure fuel cell essential bus source switches.
And what? OTC, TLT, essential buses connected to fuel cell.
Copy TLT.
Yeah. Okay, ahead.
T-minus 7 minutes, 30 seconds.
CLS is go for orbiter access arm retract.
Next major milestone will be the pre-start procedure for the auxiliary power units at T-minus 6 minutes.
PSOTC, start APU and hydraulic strip chart recorders.
CRTS copies and work.
TLT-OTC, I would go to perform APU pre-start.
That's in work.
STS-83 strip charts running.
Copy.
Next major event will be starting the flight recorders at T-minus 5 minutes, 30 seconds.
Complete. 2 gray top backs. APU 2, bubble pole.
Copy TLT.
Standing by to start the auxiliary power units at T-minus 5 minutes.
CLS is go for orbiter APU start.
APU start.
TLT, I would go to perform APU start.
TLT copy.
And we're now activating the firing chain to the solid rocket boosters and the external tank range safety system.
We go to reconfigure heaters.
Roger.
Starting the liquid oxygen drain back procedure. Terminating liquid oxygen replenishment.
APU start complete. Press light off.
Copy.
Standing by to start the main engine helium purge sequence, preparing for main engine start activities.
TLS is go for purge sequence 4.
And now we'll be checking the flight controls on the orbiter, the aero surface profile test. Vehicle will go to internal power in about 10 seconds.
Heater LTC to verify heater reconfiguration complete.
Yes, sir, that is complete. Thank you.
Copy.
Coming up on T-minus 3 minutes 23 seconds, we're now gimbaling the 3 main engines, checking their steering capability. Next activity will be to pressurize the liquid oxygen tank on the external tank at T-minus 2 minutes 55 seconds. And we'll start the retraction of the Gox beanie cap.
Pressurization.
TLT-OTC will go to clear caution warning memory and verify no unexpected errors.
Captain what?
Topping off for the fuel cells being terminated.
Caution and warning memory clear, no unexpected errors.
I copy flight 2. You will go to close and lock your visors, initiate O2 flow, and enjoy your on-orbit spring break.
Roger that, sir. We'd like to say thanks to everybody who has got Columbia and us ready to fly.
TLS is go for ET LH2 pressurization.
Pressurizing the hydrogen tank on the external tank now. Replenishing the liquid hydrogen tank has been terminated.
T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Standing by now to arm the sound suppression water system. T-minus 1 minute. Solid rocket booster joint heaters being turned off. Final check now of the booster commands. Locks and LH2 fill and drain valves are closed. Payload bay vent doors are positioned. Standing by to hand off to Columbia's computers.
TLS is go for auto sequence start.
And the handoff has occurred. Columbia's computers now controlling.
20.
Firing chain is armed. Sound suppression water system activated. Range safety systems armed.
10.
9, 8, 7. Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And liftoff of Space Shuttle Columbia with the Microgravity Science Laboratory, our research bridge to the space benefits of tomorrow.
Hopeful Houston.
Roger, roll, Columbia.
Houston's now controlling. Columbia is rolling on course toward a 160 nautical mile high orbit, inclined 28.5 degrees to Earth's equator. Columbia already traveling 300 miles per hour. throttled back to 2/3 throttle to prepare the spacecraft to pass through the area of maximum air pressure and go supersonic. Altitude now 2.5 miles, 1.5 miles east of the launch pad. Columbia is traveling 650 miles per hour.
Columbia, go at throttle up.
Copy, go at throttle up.
Columbia's 3 main engines now back at full throttle, all systems on board in good shape. Columbia's speed now 1,500 miles per hour, altitude 12 miles, 9 miles east of the Kennedy Space Center. 1.5 minutes since liftoff, Columbia has already used more than 2.25 million pounds of propellant and weighs less than half of what it did at launch. One minute to 55 seconds since liftoff. Flight controller standing by in the next few seconds for burnout and jettison of the twin solid rockets. Booster officer confirms good separation of the solid rockets.
Columbia, performance is nominal.
Copy, performance nominal.
That call indicating that Columbia's performance thus far is just as planned. Altitude now 34 miles. Columbia is traveling 3,000 miles per hour, 42 miles east of the Kennedy Space Center.
Columbia, 2-engine banjul.
Copy, 2-engine banjul.
Call indicating that Columbia could reach a transatlantic landing if needed. All systems continue to operate well. 3 engines at full throttle. Altitude now 45 miles. Columbia speed 3,500 miles per hour. 70 miles east of the Kennedy Space Center. Columbia speed now 4,300 miles per hour, altitude 58 miles. Columbia airborne now for 4 minutes.
Columbia, negative return.
Negative return.
Call indicating that Columbia has gained too much speed and too much altitude to return to the Kennedy Space Center in the event of an engine problem. All systems continuing to operate well in the spacecraft. Speed now 5,000 miles per hour. Over the next 4 minutes, Columbia will level off in its trajectory, maintaining an altitude of around 60 to 70 miles and more than tripling its current speed of 6,000 miles per hour to reach 17,400 miles per hour required for orbit.